Hey, welcome. Today we are going to crack the code behind, well, basically every sentence you've ever said or written. It's this really powerful two-part structure that just makes communication work. And I promise, by the end of this, you are going to see it absolutely everywhere. All right, let's just dive right in. At its core, every single complete thought, every statement you make, is built from just two essential halves. You can kind of think of it like a perfectly balanced scale. You absolutely need both sides for it to stand up. So, we're going to use this simple sentence as our guide for this whole thing. It's clear, it's direct, and believe it or not, it holds the entire secret we're about to unpack. Our dog Rocky loves to chase sticks and balls. Seems pretty straightforward, right? But what actually gives it that power? What are the two core pieces that are holding it all together and making it a complete idea? Let's break it down. And here they are, the subject and the predicate. It's really that simple. The subject, that's just what the sentence is about. It's the star of the show. And then you have the predicate, which tells us what the subject is or what it does. It's basically the action or the description. So you've got the who or what, and then you've got the so what. So let's zoom in on that first part, this subject. I want you to think of it as the anchor of the whole sentence. It's your main character, it's your topic, it's the who or the what that the entire thought is spinning around. It's the foundation for everything else. And of course, its essential partner is the predicate. If the subject is the who, the predicate is the what's happening. This is where all the action is. It's the verb and everything that comes after it, telling us what our subject is doing or being or having done to it. This is the part that really brings the subject to life. Okay, so theory is great and all, but let's actually see this blueprint in action. We're going to apply these ideas now and deconstruct a few sentences, and we'll start with our original example. And we're back to Rocky, so before I show you the answer, just take a quick guess. Where would you split this sentence into its two main parts? What is it about, and what is happening? And boom, there it is, the subject. What the sentence is all about is our dog, Rocky. That's our who. And the predicate, what Rocky actually does, is he loves to chase sticks and balls. See that? A perfect split. The who and what they do. Okay, let's try one that's a little more complex. The old house on the corner has a big garden in the backyard. Now, the subject here isn't quite as simple as just a name. Where do you think the dividing line is now? What's so cool here is that the subject can be a whole descriptive phrase. I mean, the sentence isn't just about a house, right? It's about the old house on the corner. That entire chunk, that's our subject. And what about it? Well, it has a big garden in the backyard, and that's our predicate. So what happens when a sentence is about more than one thing? Take a look at this one. My brother and my sister are studying in college. This is a perfect example of what's called a compound subject. The sentence isn't just about one person. The who, in this case, is both my brother and my sister. Together, they make up the subject. And the predicate, are studying in college, well, that applies to both of them. And this is really the big aha moment. This isn't just some random grammar exercise. This two-part structure, the subject and the predicate, it's the universal blueprint. It's like the hidden architecture inside every single complete sentence you use. From the simplest little statements to the most complex arguments, it is all built on this one foundation. So, why is knowing this so powerful? Well, because once you can see the blueprint, you can become a much better architect of your own ideas. It really gives you a simple two-step method for being clear. So when you're writing, first, just identify your subject. Ask yourself, what's the one core idea I want to talk about? Get that part solid. Then, step 2, add the predicate. What about it? What is it doing? What detail do you want to share? Subject first, then predicate. It's like a recipe for clear communication. In fact, if a sentence ever feels kind of tangled or confusing, it's usually because the subject is buried or the predicate isn't clear. Seeing the blueprint helps you not just build sentences, but fix them too. So I'll just leave you with this thought. Now that you can see this fundamental blueprint pretty much everywhere, how is it going to change the way you build your own sentences?